Now welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much once again for watching this video. So the Kisumu County Senator by the name Professor Tom Ojienda, who is also a legal and a political advisor of Raila Odinga and also a senior counsel, together with the Kisumu County Governor Professor Anyang Nyongo, both lectured Raila Odinga yesterday very badly during a certain event in Kisumu County. Both Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo have maintained that they recognize William Ruto as the official president of the Republic of Kenya, and therefore they will continue to work with him to engineer the development projects in Kisumu County or in the Luo Nyanza region where Raila Odinga comes from. But remember that Professor Tom Ojienda was one of the 7 Luo Nyanza region leaders who recently met with William Samoei Ruto in State House. Therefore, Raila Odinga became very bitter and initiated plans to kick them out of the ODM party. On the other hand, Professor Anyang Nyongo, who is the Kisumu County Governor, has been meeting with William Ruto severally or countless times. So let me just read for you this strong message from Professor Tom Ojienda to Raila Odinga before we proceed in our analysis for today. So he's saying that William Samoei Ruto is constitutionally in office. He is the head of the government. Negating the legitimacy of the executive will also render other arms of the government unlawful. In my mind and in my view, and this is correct position, we have a president and a country. Therefore, you cannot be an MP when you claim there was no election. How can I claim I am a senator when there was no framework of recognition? Raila cannot stop me from working with William Samoei Ruto. Now, from that statement, I want to agree with Professor Tom Ojienda on several issues. So first of all, let's talk about both Tom Ojienda and Professor Anyang Nyongo boycotting Raila Odinga's demonstrations or anti-Ruto demonstrations across the country, including his recent demonstration in Kisumu County. Let's talk about Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo proving Raila Odinga wrongly by working with President William Ruto to initiate development projects in Kisumu County and defying Raila Odinga's demands. And thirdly, we are going to talk about Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo weakening Raila Odinga or frustrating Raila Odinga in the ODM party by weakening him and the various methods that they have been using. And finally, to my conclusion, I just want us to talk about why Raila Odinga must listen to Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo very, very carefully. So before we go into deeper details of this video, just in case you're here for the first time, or maybe you're currently watching this and you haven't subscribed, I'm just requesting you to kindly support me by subscribing, and also please don't forget to press the notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video here, YouTube will automatically update you through the notification. And to my returning subscribers, to my loyal viewers, and to my supporters, I also want to take this opportunity to really appreciate you so much for your continued support. So feel very much welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on my YouTube channel, and I don't take your support for granted. Now let us go straight into our analysis for today without wasting much time. And let's begin with both Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo boycotting Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto demonstrations across the country. You know, several people believe that because these leaders, Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo, comes from Kisumu County, and they also belong to the ODM party, and they have been friends with Raila Odinga for a very long period of time, they should be participating in Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto, or they should be on the forefront participating in Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto demonstration rallies, including even the Siaya County Governor by the name James Orengo. They should be included there. But recently, when Raila Odinga held the anti-Ruto demonstration in Kisumu County, I tried to look for these leaders during that event. I didn't see none of them. So, in my point here is that they are proving Raila Odinga that there is no need of anti-Ruto demonstration currently, because the leaders who were elected, despite the fact that they were elected in the ODM party and also in Azimio la Umoja Alliance, they should now go back to the people who elected them so that they can initiate development projects. That is why they are very keen on initiating development projects. Professor Anyang Nyongo has been always the best in initiating the development projects, especially in Kisumu County. Secondly, let's talk about Professor Anyang Nyongo and Professor Tom Ojienda proving Raila Odinga wrongly by initiating development projects in Kisumu County, where Raila Odinga comes from, and working closely with President William Samoei Ruto. Remember that Professor Tom Ojienda has been a leader for a very long period of time. Remember that Professor Anyang Nyongo has been on the leadership for a very long period of time. He's been a governor for now around almost 6 years right now, and he knows the importance of working closely with the ruling president. Remember that Professor Anyang Nyongo initiated development projects so much in Kisumu County while he was working with the former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So he knows very closely, or he knows very well, the importance of working with the ruling president. And that is why Professor Tom Ojienda and Professor Anyang Nyongo have proved Raila Odinga wrongly on working with the current president, William Samoei Ruto. When it comes to matters politics, Professor Anyang Nyongo and Tom Ojienda have never lost any election, despite the fact that they are working on the other side, on the opposite direction that Raila Odinga requires them to do. When it comes to matters development, they are also the best, simply because they are professors. They are professors in education. They are professors in also development project and in politics. So that is how they have proved Raila Odinga very wrongly. So when it comes to development, they are the best. When it comes to politics, they are also the best. That is how they have proved Raila Odinga very wrongly by restricting them from working with President William Samoei Ruto. Remember that the people of the Republic of Kenya, despite your party position, which of course can initiate or can play a very important role for you to be elected back, the people of the Republic of Kenya are very much literate. They understand the politics. What have you done for them? What's your development project that you have done to them that they should elect you back? So they will elect you back even if you are an independent candidate, even if you belong from an opposite party or another party which is not popular in that region. So they look at various things before they elect you back. And also that, let's talk about both Professor Anyang Nyongo and Tom Ojienda frustrating Raila Odinga in the ODM party. Remember that these are the leaders who have been friends with Raila Odinga for a very long period of time. They are the leaders who were part of the ODM party for a very long period of time. These are the leaders who comes from the Lower Nyanza region, Kisumu County. But these are the leaders who are now fearlessly defying Raila Odinga's demands in the ODM party. Remember that Raila Odinga has always maintained that there is a severe punishment to the leaders from the ODM party who will be seen working closely with President William Samoei Ruto. But these leaders, Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo, have clearly defied Raila Odinga's demands. They are working with William Samoei Ruto and they are lecturing Raila Odinga very badly from his region, the Kisumu County region. And finally, let's talk about, in my conclusion, why Raila Odinga must listen to these leaders, Professor Tom Ojienda and Anyang Nyongo, very, very carefully. First of all, these are just these are not just mere politicians. These are professors, and they are legal and political advisors of Raila Odinga. Remember that Professor Tom Ojienda was on the forefront representing Raila Odinga during his petition in the previous about the previous 2022 general election, and he played a very, very key important role together with James Orengo, trying to resuscitate Raila Odinga's 2022 presidential bid in court, in the Supreme Court, and they played a very, very important role in Raila Odinga's camp. So therefore, I think it's time for Raila Odinga to listen to them very, very carefully what they are talking to him, because they are his legal advisors and also the political advisors. I think Raila Odinga should not just take their words for granted. They are talking to Raila Odinga very, very important issues. Secondly, they are very, very brilliant brains there. These are professors. In their education, they are the best. That is why to initiate development projects, they are also the best. And also, finally, I think Raila Odinga should listen to these leaders very carefully, because they are the best in politics and matters development. Just as I had said it earlier on, that when it comes to the development projects, Professor Anyang Nyongo is always ranked as the best governor here in Kenya, in the entire of this country. Professor Tom Ojienda also has initiated development projects in the Luo Nyanza region very, very well. I don't know what you think. That was my analysis for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, my name is Jason, but please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.